I mean, I feel pretty confident, mostly, that the drizzle drizzle thing is a joke. It's like satire, I think. But then there seems to be some men who maybe they don't know that it's a joke. I can't tell. They seem legitimately angry with me for being a woman. There's no reason to be mad at me. I don't have the time to learn the games, basically. I also don't understand if I'm mad about men who are manipulative. Why would I decide to be manipulative in return? I don't want to do that. I just want to be the giant weirdo that I am and just hope everything works out. You could argue that I'm in my 40s and divorced, so maybe that plan's not going so great.
Soft guy era ladies, so you better be ready to step it up. He needs
Drizzle
a
drizzle.
haircut, you better offer to pay, send him a Venmo so he can get a fresh cut. He's at the golf course, well, buy him and his boys a round of drinks. Send him that Venmo.
What you
He
cooking,
needs a
baby?
car wash, well, offer to detail his car or take his car through the car wash. He's hungry,
Get that
make
grilled
him
chicken.
or buy him food. Make sure you prepare him food that has extra protein. You guys love protein. Men love to be
Facts.
surprised with gifts just like women do. So does he want a new car part? Buy him a new car part.
Get a PlayStation.
Gift wrap him a gift that you think he will like. He's tired, let him take a nap on the couch. He doesn't want to do yard work or mow the lawn, offer to pay for a gardener. These are
The fact that people aren't getting it is the funniest thing.
It's funny how you guys get mad at Scarface Mark, Goody, and all them for starting this soft guy era. Why? You guys started the sprinkle BS, and now that you get a taste of your own medicine, oh, now it's stop. Now it's these men are sassy. What do you think the men thought of you guys when you were saying this the whole time?
Drizzle Drizzle is response to Sprinkle Sprinkle. And Sprinkle Sprinkle is women that think that, guys are supposed to buy them everything and pay for everything and they're supposed to live the soft life. So now these guys have come out with Drizzle Drizzle, which is saying that guys should live the soft life.
And of course, all of this is satire. The men's videos, it is satire. People actually got pressed about this. One woman commented and said, man, you ain't what you think, fizzle fizzle. And then take a look at these videos because again, women did not like this.
You Drizzle Drizzle men are actually being dead serious. You're not making a mockery of any sprinkle gals. You're simply projecting. We don't seek men, the men seek us. And we pick and choose which man is worthy of being with us. And we specifically choose the men who are willing to provide.
I'm afraid that men are about to learn rule number 1 of capitalism. In order to negotiate, you have to bring value. And in order to strike, you have to be able to take something away from the person that you're trying to strike against. What are you going to withhold from women in any meaningful way that is going to force us to meet your conditions and demands? What will it be? Go ahead. What will it be?
I've been noticing something, guys. Hold the drizzle drizzle line, guys. The modern women are about to blow up. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Drizzle, 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 drizzle.
Drizzle drizzle.
Drizzle, drizzle. Drizzle, drizzle.
Do you know what I find insane? Everybody keeps asking me what I think about the Drizzle Drizzle movement. I'm all for it. I literally talk about men's mental health all the time. I'm always on men's side. You women that are getting upset at this soft guy era Drizzle Drizzle, what are you mad about? Y'all had your fun with I Hate Men movement, the Me Too movement, Sprinkle Sprinkle, and all this stuff. And that Sprinkle Sprinkle lady, that hyena lady or whatever, that talks like this, she literally encourages you guys to take men's money. The soft guy movement is just about men getting treated right, getting loved and cherished as well. If you get mad at that, something's wrong with your head.
It's freaking hilarious. A lot of it is parody, but women and other people are taking it really seriously. And while I think the message behind it is serious, the fact that people aren't getting it is the funniest thing. So, backstory. Drizzle Drizzle is response to Sprinkle Sprinkle. And Sprinkle Sprinkle is women that think that, guys are supposed to buy them everything and pay for everything and they're supposed to live the soft life. So now these guys have come out with Drizzle Drizzle.
In modern society, women face immense pressure to meet unrealistic standards of success and composure. They're expected to juggle careers, relationships, and self-care effortlessly, while minor disruptions are seen as significant due to the burden of maintaining this image of perfection. Men, on the other hand, are often perceived as the ones who struggle to handle these drizzles of inconvenience, seemingly overwhelmed by small challenges that disrupt their sense of control. This discrepancy fuels a narrative where men are seen as less resilient, while women are applauded for their ability to manage it all, or criticized when they can't. But here's the catch. While women are applauded for their resilience, there's a growing undercurrent of entitlement. Some women continue to uphold impossible standards in dating, demanding partners who meet every checkbox: height, income, chivalry, without offering the same in return. They expect men to pay for dates, foot the bill for their lifestyle, and put their own desires aside. When men push back, expressing their own standards or refusing to be manipulated, these women often react defensively, casting themselves as victims. This reaction is a product of societal conditioning, where women have been taught to expect certain things without acknowledging the double standards at play. While they demand perfection from men, they balk at the idea of being held to the same standards.
I've been really trying to keep my mouth shut and let this whole thing die down, but I keep getting this kind of like condescending comment, and it's so annoying to me because you don't actually want to have a conversation. You just want to be like, does this seem confusing for you? Seems so. Let's talk about this. What's confusing to me is the way that men are angry that women have taken the actions of some bad men and generalized it to the whole male population. So now you're taking the actions of some bad women and generalizing it to the whole female population.
You're amazing. You figured this all out already.
Leave it to a modern woman to completely miss the point. Men are not angry. Men have checked out, and now we're making fun of women who are so desperate to be seen as quote-unquote the prize that they're embarrassing themselves on the world stage by thinking they're worthy of financial compensation despite being barren in the financial, personality, and fertility departments. And you can't demand that we step up to maturely discuss this issue when this delusion has reached critical mass, and we have endless amounts of data to prove that modern women have caused this mess, and we're under no obligation to be the bigger people to have a discussion in a feeble attempt to fix it. So we're having a laugh at your expense, and if you don't like it, then that's your problem.
And like, on both sides, male and female, it's stupid. I've said already that I think the sprinkle thing is dumb. Like, I don't understand responding to toxicity with more toxicity. All we're doing is just adding layers and layers to the game, and it's annoying. Why? We could all just decide to be better. Like, treat each other respectfully. Try to relate to each other. Try to understand that we're all human beings with our own lived set of experiences that you can't understand as the opposite gender.
It's too late.
And how exactly is that going to work out, woman? Western human pair bonding has been completely destroyed.
I just feel like we're not getting anywhere with this. Like, I hope maybe you're getting some high fives or something for these comments. The guys who are like, yeah, bro, sprinkle, sprinkle. But is it solving anything? And if you're just like, well, it can't be solved. If you're just so negative that it can't be solved and you've just made up your mind that the answer is that you're going to be a jerk for the rest of your life, cool, great, go live that life. I hope it makes you happy. I, on the other hand, will be over here trying to be a better person all the way around and hoping that I'll find other men who are also trying to be better people.
This dynamic leads to a paradox where women fight for equality in many areas, but cling to traditional expectations in relationships. As this entitlement grows, so does the backlash. Men are increasingly vocal about their own needs and desires, challenging the notion that they must conform to outdated gender roles. This shift is giving rise to a softer era that prioritizes mutual respect and authentic connection over manipulation and entitlement. In this new landscape, relationships are seen as partnerships, where both parties bring value, and neither is expected to carry the full burden of perfection. The emerging narrative challenges the status quo, questioning why women should be exempt from the same expectations they place on men. It's a call for balance and reciprocity, where both sides are held accountable for their standards and actions. This era isn't about lowering the bar, but about leveling the playing field, ensuring that both men and women are equally valued and respected in relationships. As society grapples with these shifting dynamics, it's becoming clear that the old rules no longer apply. Women who continue to demand perfection without offering it in return may find themselves increasingly isolated, as more people embrace the idea that genuine connection and mutual respect are the true markers of a successful relationship.
So I'm the lady who says you can't be my boyfriend unless you pay my bills after 3 months, and that made some men very angry. So I decided to revise that because I'm about to delete this dating app and just not date men altogether because you guys all are after one thing and you don't understand the concept of investing in a lady. So I said, what can we do here? What can we do?
Well, men actually do understand the concept of investing in a lady. That is, when we see one. We're not just willing to dump all of our hard-earned money into a bottomless pit for a woman who thinks that her dynamic ability to waste oxygen is somehow a gainful return. If it's between you or investing in action figures, guess which one men would rather choose if given the option. But for reasons beyond me, I think I need to tell everyone that I am not a financial advisor, and what I just said should not be construed as financial advice. I think that's pretty obvious, but, you know, I gotta cover my bets. I'm just saying that if money wasn't an issue and I had the option, I could always use a little more Optimus Prime in my life.
And then a story popped into my mind of a lady who had a boyfriend who would always run from her whenever she was trying to get hanky-panky from him. And turns out he couldn't do that. He had problems in that area because he was older. And I was like, oh my God, why did I think of this? So I changed my status to only interested in generous men who are not looking for a sexual relationship.
What's actually hilarious is the amount of women that are outraged by this soft guy era, because basically these men are flipping the roles on them and they realize how ridiculous and unrealistic it sounds when a man says it, but then when they say it, it's not ridiculous. Like, some women have even gone as far as to call these men gay and act really homophobic towards them for simply asking for what they're asking for. And what I get from it, even if it is a joke, jokes aside, it's about reciprocation, and it's showing how many women expect it automatically because their inflated egos are telling them that they deserve it no matter what, without any reciprocation. And I don't know about you guys, but any relationship that you're in deserves appreciation, reciprocation, and I think a lot of you guys need to go back to kindergarten where we learn to treat others how you want to be treated. Because if you don't want to be used, then don't use people. If you don't want to be looked at as a paycheck, don't be a gold digger. If you want respect, you have to give respect. If you want someone to be compassionate and considerate, you have to be compassionate and considerate. And yes, this absolutely goes both ways. So the fact that so many women are showing the fact that they'll never reciprocate the same energy, this explains why so many men are out here, just match my energy and I'll match yours. And the problem is, it's not happening. It's the same way that so many women will come online and bash men and talk shit about men and talk about their first dates being awful. But the moment that my platform or other women like me call out toxic behaviors, it's a problem. So y'all can talk shit about men and their toxic behaviors, but when women call you out on your own toxic behaviors, it's different. Anyways, drizzle drizzle, kings. Okay, bye.
All right, ladies. The men have decided if you can't beat them, join them. So drizzle drizzle to your sprinkle sprinkle. Okay? At the end of the day, you told men that they were toxic just for being men. You told men that strength and macho behavior and all the rest of the things that come along with being a man, those things are all bad. Put them away. Okay?
Women want the princess treatment and the soft girl era. It become a trend and it become a movement. And then come the trend, men going their own way. Later on, women establish their own movement, which is the 4B movement, popularly known as women going their own way. To be honest with you guys, this movement is becoming interesting. Now, men come out again to say, we are princes and we want to be treated as one. Men just come out to say that they are now in their soft guy era. And to be honest with you guys, keep it up.
Who's going to tell the 4G pill bros that drizzle drizzle doesn't make sense?
Look, if you're broke, just say that. But no, in all seriousness, ladies, you recognize there's no way you can win this, right? There are two very specific reasons why this is impossible for you to win. Why it's impossible for you to defeat the soft guy era. Why you will never defeat drizzle drizzle. First being that the guys are just using your own arguments. Y'all have had some real fucking doozies. So these guys have unlimited ammo. Like, they have an endless supply of shit to say to you. And the second reason is because they're using your own arguments, anytime you do defeat something they say, you're defeating your own argument. You're defeating yourself. One of the best parts about this is that y'all are getting so fucking upset. And the men are just having the time of their lives. Do you understand how much fun men are having with this? Not just fun doing it, but having even more fun watching all of y'all melt down. Watching all of y'all lose your fucking mind because a man has given you back that same energy. And they're not offended when you call them soft. Hell, they started this whole thing by calling themselves that. The best part is when you try to insult them, when you try to talk shit about them and make them feel bad about it, they are literally coming back at you with exactly what you said, word for word. Ladies, you have literally already said all the arguments that men will ever need to defeat you. You gave them everything they needed, and now they're using it. I'm sorry to say, ladies, but the soft guy era is impossible to defeat. Drizzle drizzle.
A lot of y'all dudes need to stop trying to play it off and just admit it. Like, a lot of y'all dudes really do want a man. Because I be seeing, like, dudes getting online talk about how they in they soft boy era and they want to be taken care of and they want dates and they want flowers. Like, why as a man do you want somebody to spoil you? Like, as a man, it should make you feel good to provide, to do for your woman. Like, what do y'all be doing out here? Like, y'all really be crying because y'all don't get the same stuff that women get. Like, y'all not women, y'all are men. Like, what is y'all doing? Y'all just be too sassy. Like, y'all be wanting to y'all be getting clear coats on y'all nails, clear coats on your toes. Like, what is y'all doing? I remember I took this, like, I don't care, like, I spend money on anybody, even my friends. And I remember, like, I had took this dude to get some sushi, and I was just thinking about it, like, he's really a bad bitch. Like, he went shopping with me, and then I bought him some sushi. Like, a lot of y'all really want to be bad bitches. Like, y'all really want to be baddies. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, y'all be getting mad because y'all can't be women. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, who raised y'all? Like, y'all really be getting online talk about, and it's not fair that, like, girl, when has y'all don't want us to be equal to y'all in no other way? Like, why is y'all acting sassy? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, y'all is like, y'all want a man, just admit it. If you want to be wined and dined and you want flowers, you want a fucking man, just admit it. Watch, next y'all gonna be crying because y'all can't be bottle boys. Y'all gonna start Y'all gonna start trying to be bottle boys. Y'all gonna come out with a Speedo trying to dance and shit so y'all can get some money too, cause y'all gonna complain. Cause y'all don't, y'all funny, man. Y'all be wanting a man. This generation is a mess. Like,
Watching my ex thrive, it's a beautiful thing, but it's really triggering for me because I walked away with literally having to start over after 12 years of starting over, of wondering if I'm gonna be able to keep a roof over my head with my boys and not being able to just go out and play in our backyard like we used to, and wondering if I'm going to be able to feed them.
You know what, man? Any guy who gets left, maybe his wife divorces him or his girlfriend leaves him, every man should strive to achieve this level of success and thrive this much that your former girlfriend or your ex-wife opens up her front camera and tells the world your success literally is triggering her. She literally said it triggers her. She's triggered.
Okay, let's clap it up. Round of applause for all and everybody who is just appalled by this drizzle drizzle. Okay, before y'all even think y'all know what I'm about to say, because you don't. I'm not appalled by it. Matter of fact, it doesn't even bother me. But what bothers me is the fact that y'all are in y'all bag over this. Like, y'all are so upset about this. And what I like to know is, when old girl was on that sprinkle movement, fulminating out the mouth, dogging our men out, talking all kind of trash about them, trying to put us on, give us tips, and teach us how to train and move as if they were pets, a part of our lifestyle. Y'all had no words for that. Y'all were hooting, hollering, cheering it up, sharing with your friends, tagging this person, you know, oh yeah, that's racist, oh my God, this, that, and the third. But now that somebody else has started this drizzle drizzle movement, y'all got all the issues in the world. And all I like to know is, why?
I'm afraid that men are about to learn rule number 1 of capitalism.
And what would that be?
In order to negotiate, you have to bring value.
Based on what is shown on the screen, it does seem like one is going to try to explain that men have no value.
And in order to strike, you have to be able to take something away from the person that you're trying to strike against. That is the meaning of a strike. It means withholding something until you get your needs or conditions met. That's a strike, okay? So I just have one question for all of y'all.
And what's that?
What is that thing? Go ahead, what is that thing?
Sadly, I believe they're serious in asking that question.
What are you going to withhold from women in any meaningful way that is going to force us to meet your conditions and demands? What will it be? Go ahead, what will it be? What will you withhold from us? Have you thought about that?
I'm fairly certain that they have.
Because I guarantee you, in less than a month's time, tops, I promise you, everybody's going to forget about this.
I highly doubt that. The reason being, because unlike what some believe, this is not about some men going on strike so they can get something out of women. Oh no, it is in fact more about men holding up a mirror to the face of the behavior that a lot of women have been displaying in regards to their own dating standards. So when men start acting in the exact same way that women do, it definitely seems that some women are not liking the reflection.
Look at some of these videos.
She don't pick up the bill. And she said, oh, you're not going to pay for it? I said, what? Drizzle drizzle. I'm not going to pay for anything. That's giving me an ick. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you should be paying for the bill. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I got ready. Like, my suit cost like thousands of dollars.
And if you're not aware, this is literally what women say. They're like, no, a man should be paying for my dinner because my skincare costs like $500. And I bought this dress to look good, so you should pay for it. And so men, being fed up with it, have decided to counteract it in their own way by entering their soft guy era and being drizzle drizzle kings. Here's another one.
Y'all want girls to pay for stuff. And honestly, bro, you type of dudes, bro,
is damn right. It's about time. Personally, if you ask me, it couldn't have been said better. I'm just relieved to know that it ain't just me. You want to come here asking me what I got to offer, what I bring to the table. Baby, I am the table.
Remember, fellas, you're the prize, Drizzle Drizzle. And they're obviously commenting all of that because that is what women comment under these types of videos. Again, with total seriousness.
Honestly, I am so glad that men just have stopped pretending. I would much rather dusty men know their place and own the fact that they don't have the masculine characteristics to actually provide for a woman and be the leader of a family. The best part about them owning Drizzle Drizzle is the fact that it's going to make dating for women a lot easier. Because now men are not going to be hiding whether or not they're dusty, whether or not they're providers. So now I'm really glad men are really, standing up and being like, hey, I want to be treated like a woman.
This is another woman that just doesn't get it. Men are literally flipping the script, ladies, in order to open your eyes. These are not their words. They're your words. Them using Drizzle Drizzle is just them utilizing your same arguments against you. And you're not getting it. It's hilarious to them. Which is why I think this trend is here to stay.
No. Is there a better door around here, maybe?
Hi everyone, welcome back to the series where I, Sarah, talk to you about what it's like to have to plan your future alone.
It was today when I realized a pet peeve of mine is a grown man saying, I wanted to see you, or I want to see you. What am I supposed to do with that information? What is that supposed to do for me? You want to see me? Oh, that's cute. I have Instagram, I have a website, I have TikTok, I have Facebook, I have Twitter. If you want to see me.
City boy! City boy!
Drizzle Drizzle. Just more proof that the Passport Bro initiative is essential and necessary.
And that concludes today's discussion on MGTOW voice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.